In today's episode, my goal is to refresh my back porch and give it a makeover using absolutely no money. I want to achieve this by using items that I already have. I hope you enjoy. When I recorded this episode, we were about a month into spring. The flowers and bushes are blooming. Everything is starting to come alive and turn green. But with that also comes pollen. And I have already cleaned my porch once this year, and this is how it's looking again. So I really need to give this a thorough cleaning before I can do any kind of decorating. And look at my poor ferns. They're about 3 years old. I put them in the garage in the winter, but I really don't think they're going to make it this year. I'm going to begin by removing the cushions so that I can take the covers in and wash them, remove what I can off of the porch, and then I'll set all the other items to one side so I can work on one side of the porch at a time. I find it so satisfying just to watch this water push the pollen off of the porch. Now, because we stained our porch such a dark color, we actually need to add a second coat, but we're not going to be able to do that this year. I am using a very low-powered electric pressure washer. And I'm also going to use some Dawn dish soap with some warm water and a very soft bristled brush, one that you would use to like clean your car or an RV, to really help me get all of the pollen and any kind of dirt or debris off of the porch, as well as all of the items on the porch. I don't know about you, but when everything's clean, it just makes me feel better. So I'm going to probably put the furniture back where I had it because I did like it in those areas. And one of the best investments we made about 4 years ago was buying these shades at Lowe's, because our back porch gets full sun, especially in the summertime. This really does help shade the area, and we also have a fan out there, so it makes it nice and comfortable where you can actually sit out there. Now, this one did get bent because I didn't take it up when the wind was blowing really hard, and at the time we had the grill sitting over there, so it did hit it, but it still works, and it is perfectly fine with me that it's bent because they are a little pricey. But if you definitely want to add some shade to your porch, I would highly recommend going to Lowe's and checking these out. I think they have a few different colors too. We actually have 3 of them. I'm not sure if they can cut them to size. Ours just actually almost fit between each little section that we wanted to add it to. Now back to some more cleaning. To me, you don't have to spend a lot of money to refresh a space. Just cleaning it and sometimes just moving the furniture around can make you feel better, and it gives you a fresh perspective. Cleaning and organizing and rearranging can really create a sense of calm and clarity. And when you're finished, you have a sense of accomplishment, which boosts your confidence and your mood. My son gave me these very thick bottom cushions for the two chairs. He couldn't find the other one for the love seat, so I just took the two original ones off of those chairs and stacked them together on the love seat. I found some pillow covers in my closet that I've had for a couple of years and put some outdoor pillows on the inside of that. Used the side table that I made a few years ago. I wanted to keep this area just very clean and simple. Across from that seating area, I'm using the end table that I made in last week's episode and just adding some simple items on there that I already have. The cushions, because I double stacked them and they are older and they're very thin, I found an old throw that I think will match very well with the cushions on the opposite side. So I'm just going to take that throw and wrap it around these cushions to make it look like one uniform piece and just tuck that very tightly into the love seat. Because my cushions on my patio furniture is pretty old, they do have some stains that will not come out. And I decided to take another throw and I was going to place that over top of the love seat, but no matter how I put it on there, I didn't like the way it looked. So I decided to just take that throw with the white side only and tuck it around those pillows on the back. I have this piece that I bought at Hobby Lobby a few years ago on sale, and I never knew exactly where I wanted to put it, so I think it's going to look really good right above the love seat. My husband gave me two of these beautiful hanging baskets. However, where I have them, they're getting way too much sun, so I want to move them into these very large planters that I originally had the ferns in. I'm going to use some styrofoam and cardboard to fill in the majority of these large planters to avoid having to put so much potting soil in there. Then I can top it off with the potting soil and add these beautiful flowers. And hopefully they'll thrive better in this area since it will be more shaded than hanging on the side of the porch. I added a few plants and a couple of items I already had around my house to the coffee table to make it a little bit more inviting. A few weeks ago, I found these gorgeous battery-operated pillar candles at Dollar Tree that have the most beautiful flowers on it. Although I didn't buy this to put it on my back porch, I thought it would be gorgeous to set it on some of Dollar Tree's candle holders that I already have and place these on the patio table. I don't want a lot of things on the table because we do use the table a lot, especially when we're cooking on the grill, and these are absolutely gorgeous at nighttime. Just by cleaning this area and using items that I already have, it has become a more welcoming and inviting space for my family and friends to enjoy. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. Please take care, and I'll see you guys next time.